Hello guys, how everybody doing? We're doing today a live interview with my mentor and the best trader I know, Mr. Jomo. And yeah, so Jomo, how's it going? How are you doing today?
Hey CM, I'm perfectly fine. Thank you very much. I'm excited for a new coming week. Potentially a very good week. We will still wait to see, but quite excited. Thank you very much. How are you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good, man. I brought you to my channel now because I want you to share your knowledge with the audience. Tell me, I have some questions for you regarding the market because there is a lot of nonsense out there. People freaking out. We're going to 10K, we're going to 5K, and we want to hear your take on the market and how do you see the market going from here leading to next week?
Perfect, perfect. Do you want me to just start or you have a specific question?
Yeah, just flow with it, man.
All right, excellent. All right. Hey, everybody. So I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to share a little bit of my insight. I want to say that I'm going to start from a bird's view a little bit and go in depth to crypto in a few minutes. First of all, we're looking right now at a QQQ, that is the NASDAQ, of course, and we can see that we're doing higher lows. And I just want to say that crypto is very much correlated right now to the S&P and the NASDAQ and the money markets as a whole. And they are correlated or inversely correlated right now with any kind of news that is connected to either a macro geopolitical news such as war or inflation. Now, I would say that inflation is the main cause and the main catalyst for the downside right now. And I would say that most probably we are very much priced in, at least in stocks, for for a recession already. So everything is priced in. And I just want to say that this correlation is good for us because you probably know that last week there was a big news. CPI inflation is 40 years peak. Everyone was freaking out. And even though everyone was freaking out, price action actually confirmed bullishness. What do I mean? I mean that bad news, really bad news, didn't affect the market as much. Yes, we had a small shakeout. However, we continued higher. Now you can see here the NASDAQ, for example, and the S&P, it's a bit different. You can see, and I like it even better. In the S&P, you can see over here, we had a shakeout. We had a lower low for a second, but we came ripping back up, gapping back up, getting back in range. And this is very good news. Now, for me, I'm bullish short to mid-term on stocks, and that means I'm bullish short to mid-term on crypto. And of course, as I said, they are quite correlated as of now. So again, guys, very important to understand, very bad news hit the market, but price action did not confirm bearishness, it confirmed bullishness. And on top of that, all the sentiment around the world right now is so bearish. Now, CM, tell me if I'm wrong over here, but everyone is bearish right now, so much, right?
Oh yeah, man, it feels like the bottom when you're looking on sentiment. It's really, people scared to death, man.
It's really bad. People are scared to death right now. People don't want to buy. You know what? I watched one of your latest videos on YouTube because I like to watch every now and then what you do. I'm very proud of you. And someone wrote as a comment that he doesn't want to get back to the market. He's waiting for a confirmation, right? You saw the comment?
Yes.
Exactly. So he's one of the good ones. He's okay. He's saying, okay, good, something is happening, but I'm waiting for confirmation. And the rest of that is the most bullish person you will find right now in the market almost. So that's music to my ears because very, very bearish sentiment, huge bearish sentiment, multiplied by bearish news that didn't affect the market means higher probability for a rally. Okay, so rally in the stock market means rally for Bitcoin and crypto. And let's dive in a little bit on crypto, right? So right now I'm looking at a BTC chart and ETH looking a little bit of the same. And we are having a pattern over here. All right, so this is kind of an ascending pattern. If we go to ETH, we already broken out of that pattern. If I'm going to paint it over here, this pattern was a bit more symmetrical, but you can see that we already broke out of it. We broke out yesterday with huge short squeeze, and I believe that we we caught some of it, right? CM, I think that you caught some trades that was very good out of you. I saw it. So way to go. So both crypto, ETH and BTC look quite the same. However, ETH is more accelerated. Let's look for more of a bird's eye view. All right. So if we really go and try to look at the entire chart, this looks like a blip right now. However, we can see that this entire area, for example, in BTC is the same, quite the same. This entire area over here, BTC quite the same, almost no resistance, right? Now, the last resistance was more than 2 years ago, almost more than a year ago. So that for me isn't even supply. So we almost don't have any overhead supply over here in ETH and BTC. And we are already above the 50 MA on ETH, right? So this is very good news for us. So if everything pans out the way I think it is, and again, guys, everything is probabilities, right? Nothing, no certainties, no crystal balls. We can fail down miserably. This might have been a fake out, and the market might have been a fake out, or we can get bad news. So always use tight stops, always use stops. Don't think that because we are entering a good rally that we can't fail. We can fail. However, the probabilities are stacked right now for a move. Now let's see, let's imagine we get this move right over here, right? So the move is around 25%, the price range from right where we are right now until the next line of resistance, even 26%. So if this happens to ETH and BTC probably less percent, what is going to happen to alts? So alts that are leading the way, like DeFi alts right now, if it's Uni, if it's Aave, it's AVAX, CRV, even many different alts right now, I'm looking like they want to bounce and they want to make more gain. So if ETH makes 26%, we're going to see some alts make 50% and even 100%. Now, again, guys, no certainties, just probabilities. But this is what I am seeing for the short term over the next few days to few weeks, of course, maybe 2 to 3 weeks, a good rally, 20 to 50% on alts, and even the stock market is going to rally probably, most probably, and just, maybe even melting some faces. We have an opportunity or a chance, right? A possibility to go all the way to 200-day MA even. That can happen, guys. We can get a melt your face rally. And you know what? I wouldn't be surprised because we didn't have any type of rally for the past 6 months almost on stocks. And in crypto, you can see that we fell from 37 all the way down to 30 and then all the way down to 17 with almost no bounce. Sentiment is at all-time high. Bearishness, everyone is thinking end of the world, everyone thinking lower and lower prices. That means that if we see some higher prices, people are going to get some FOMO, people are going to want to get back in, and they're going to drive prices higher. So we have a possibility to actually get to back to $2,500 on ETH and back to more than 30 or even more on, on BTC, maybe 34, if we really get that, melt your face rally. And, that happened in the past and it might happen again. However, for now, I'm just looking at this, box over here, which is very much fine for us to make nice gains. Oh, even on BTC, it's almost 30%. That's nice, guys. That's very, very nice. And that is what I'm seeing for the short term.
Oh, yeah, man. I'll take a 30% rally in Bitcoin. That means altcoins are going to fly to the moon. And yeah, Jomo, well, do you have anything else to say? I got that you are pretty bullish for the mid to short term for a nice relief rally minimum, maybe even a reversal, but we take it from there. And do you have anything more you want to add on to this episode?
No, I think that is it for this episode. Again, just, some disclaimers at the end. Guys, we are dealing with uncertainties. Being a trader means dealing with probabilities, okay, not with certainties. And we can only paint probabilities. This is the probability I'm seeing right now. Can it fail? Yes, of course. However, if it pans out, we need to be ready for it. We need to be sharp for it. And we need to put our minds in where it should be and not listening to media, not listening to, our fathers, our uncles, even our stock market broker that is thinking that, we can see lower prices. They are not traders. Okay, they just have their herd mentality, which is okay, it's fine, perfectly fine. My mother, my father, they're all the same. We need to think for our own, and this can't pan out right now. So be ready for if this happens to not miss it out. However, we need to play it by coin, making sure we have clear setups, making sure that we have good risk management, guys. And that is it. We're set and we can go.
Fantastic, Jomo. Well, thank you very much for having you here. Guys, thank you very much for watching. If you like this kind of video, if you want us to make another video like that, shoot me a message or on the description below or to my email, and we're going to make another episode with the professional Jomo here. And we're going to cover all your questions. And if you want to come and trade with Jomo, we have our inner circle group in the link in the description. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good one. Cheers.
Bye.